Hello, this is the Blackguards demo. Um, this is was going to be a first impressions playthrough of the demo, see what I thought of it, all that fun stuff. The truth is, I've actually played like 20 minutes of this before I stopped and ended up kind of frustrated with it, either from a lack of knowledge with the Dark Eye, which is what this is based in. It's the Dark Eye. It's based off the Dark Eye pen and paper series, and I have little to no knowledge of this. I've never played a pen and paper RPG, nothing like that. I don't have any experience with those things. The only experience I sort of have is with a little bit of a Demonicon, but it's not quite the same as this. This is more of a grid-based system, kind of like if you've ever played, sorry, brain. If you've ever played King's Bounty, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. It's like other grid-based systems with more of a deeper like combat system, I guess you would say. Some parts of it kind of remind me of Neverwinter Nights, actually, in terms of the complexity of the combat system. But the reason that I quit, like 20 minutes in out of frustration, was a multitude of different things, and hopefully I'll point those out in here. But I'm going to re-go through this and pretty much list the things that I like and the things that I don't like as it comes about. Hopefully this will give you enough information if you like it or not. So, let's see here. I'm gonna do a new game, and it says here, and the reason that I'm doing this at such a low resolution is because there's actually an issue where it doesn't have a windowed mode, and like this thing that I'm using, Open Broadcaster software, I can't really figure out how to do record full screen, so I'm just forcing it in windowed mode. The other thing about it is that if I put it to 1080p and then force windowed mode, the actual output isn't 1080p, it's slightly less, and for whatever reason it's letterboxed when you force it, even though it doesn't have support for anything basically but 16:9 resolutions. So anyways, this is saying if you want to do basic mode, if you want to do expert mode. I will show you expert mode, but I'm not going to do it, and I'll explain why. So for expert mode here, basically it goes over like 5 different choices for both male and female, and the choices there's not a whole lot in the actual visual aspect of the character development. There's just basically these looks, and they range from slightly cool to just really stupid and ugly, and I hate them all, to be honest. So this is asking if you want to be a mage, yes or no. This is the warrior one. There's also a hunter, but I'm not sure where in the expert mode you actually go to select this, because when you go into the basic mode it just shows the 3 different classes. So as you can see, there's different things like courage, cleverness, intuition. Right off the bat, those 3 things to me, like, I'm familiar with RPGs, but for this specifically, I'm like, what does this do? What does this affect? What does this mean to me? I don't know any of these things. They're not intuitive, I guess. Maybe I should put some points into intuition. Other things, things like charisma, dexterity, agility, constitution, strength, those are all normal. Those are all things where it's like, okay, I understand what these do. I understand what effects these have. There's no confusion here. Things like vitality, attack. When you get into more things like parry, dodge, a lot of games simply don't incorporate that as something that you can edit, something that you can change or modify. So, unless I'm playing like WoW or something, it's never really something I think of. And now in this game, it seems like it's requiring you to actually think of these things. So I'm going to go back gonna go into basic. And of course it changes it up a little bit. They're all pre-made for you, basically. For me, I like to go and do a mage class simply because I like, you know, throwing magic missiles. However, with this, right from the get-go, usually you have a spell where you can just toss it, because you're a mage, you can't really take much physical damage. But for this, there's nothing like that. You have to put points into it first. So when you start right off, you're hitting dudes with your staff. And to me, it's the most retarded thing, but I guess it is what it is. So all these haircuts are equally stupid. I'm just gonna pick one. So as you can see, there's different attributes here. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. They had the mouse disabled. So things like courage, cleverness, intuition, charisma, dexterity, you know, all that fun stuff. Astral energy. To me, like, my initial thought with that is, what is astral energy? Now, there is actually RPG Codex wrote up a big preview article on it, and I read through the entire article and read through what things generally are related to and all this other stuff, because I'm totally not familiar with it at all. And funnily enough, there's actually a in-depth manual, even in the demo, that's included on downloaded on Steam, which was also interesting because a lot of things simply don't have that anymore. But things like astral energy, what does this apply to? What does it do? I don't know these things, and the game's doesn't really seem like it's informative enough, which kind of is an issue when you're bringing in new concepts. There has to be more of an in-depth explanation to it, rather than assuming that the person already knows or expecting them to go and invest time into researching all of this stuff. It's just not a thing anymore. So let's see. So I'm just gonna start off with this.
We might follow our reason, our instincts, or our friends. Sooner or later, all of them deceive us. Trust no one, they say. Especially not yourself.
I don't know, I feel like if you can't trust yourself, you're gonna have a lot of issues here. Of course, there's lovely option screens, but I felt when I was trying this first, it was getting to the point where I was just getting really confused with all of the stuff, and there was a whole lot of information that they were throwing at you that was, you had to disseminate in order to continue, unless you just kind of wanted to ignore everything and then lose all of the information. Because I don't know if there's a way to re-pull these tutorials once you've seen them. So one of the things here is that the camera is fixed. You can't rotate it. Things are always going to display in one direction. You can, however, move the camera front and back and things like that. So one of the things that it doesn't show you is that because you don't have any magic attacks here, this blue, darker blue I should say, here is where you can actually move. And this is also where you can actually attack. Well, this is where you can move. This is where you can attack. So you can't actually do anything right now. So you either have to wait, or you have to run up, let him attack you, and then start attacking him. One of the things here is that if you right-click it, there's a big radio menu that comes up. So things like attack, you can use, and when you do stuff like that, it comes up with different options for you. See, like how it populates the things. You can choose between weapon sets. It's not really anything you can do there. You can wait. See, okay, so there is spells here. Okay, so I was wrong. I didn't see this the first time. ASP. What is ASP? See, that's another thing. Character sheet. Of course, it comes up with a tutorial and explains some things. But then it just goes, here are your attributes. So I'm in the character sheet. My first thought is, okay, what is ASP? What is that? Is that my mana? Is that what this is over here? And you don't actually, from what I learned, you don't actually gain experience, or you don't gain levels rather, but you just simply gain experience for doing quests and killing things like that. And when you do this, you can enter or add points to each of these here. You can also do it for things like talents and all that fun stuff as well. And you can do the same thing to invest in spells, but I don't know what it is. So this is saying that my astral energy is 35 if going over special abilities. So if I go back here, still it's saying ASP. What is ASP? What does this mean to me? Is this how much it's going to cost me? But astral energy is 35. This is my astral energy. So right here it's listing off different options here, like 1 to 6 points of magic damage. Okay, sure. Dexterity -5, initiative -4. Is that saying what it's dealing to him? Is this a chance? Over here it's talking about chance. Is this a chance to hit? I don't know what this is. There's an 83% chance to hit, I guess. 72% chance to hit. I can also heal myself. I can cure poison, dispel an enchantment. Those aren't obviously relevant right now. Why don't I just do a bolt? See what happens. So he can move and attack me. And I guess I can just hit him if I right click it. Okay, I guess I can't do that. If I left click him, I attack him. And the wolf is dead.
Princess! No more secrets. Eleanor!
Now it's going to come up on the section of the game.
What's happening to me?
First section of the game where I
There's somebody
had
back
an
there.
issue. So these guards run into her, right? And you learn that that person who died is the princess. So the guards are obviously like, oh my god, you killed the princess. But you just killed a wolf that was eating the princess, and nobody mentions anything about that whatsoever. It's like, I killed a wolf, I was trying to save her. No,
The name.
nobody even brings
Tell
it
us
up.
the name.
And
Lysander!
I'm just like,
What?
why?
The hell's with you,
What the
witch?
fuck?
You slew Eleanor.
No! That's not... What happened to me?
She must tell us the name.
What are you talking about? What name?
Tell us what you know, this instant.
What I know? What name?
Too bad. You leave me no choice. My friend Muratori will make you talk. Tell us the name. The name!
What name? I don't know any name.
The other issue I had was that
I've
there was the
always known what I want
cutscene
out of
transition,
life. To sleep the days away under the sun.
and
I just
from
wanted to live.
the first part into the second part,
No
it was
more,
like
no less.
it
But
was
the death of the
established, I
princess
guess,
changed
during the
everything.
cutscene what actually happened.
They think
But
I
there's no
murdered
lead up.
her.
It was just kind of like,
And they
okay,
might
here's
be
the thing
right.
that happened. All of a
Maybe
sudden,
it
load
doesn't
screen.
even matter.
And
You
it's
come into this world
just
as a
seems
nobody,
really janky.
and you leave it as a nobody. They'll put a rope around my neck, and my neck will break. But one question still haunts me. By the Nameless One, what happened to me?
I don't know why you're here, but I have a feeling you shouldn't stay.
How did you manage to free yourself?
You biggins don't know how to lock up an Angra show.
Question.
We have
What's
company.
an Angra show? Is that a
Hey!
dwarf? Yeah, and this is pretty much what I already described earlier. And this is just going over the initiative here. Of course, I don't really understand how initiative works. Like, when I kill a dude, say like, this is the enemy here. So if I killed this, say there was two enemies. If I kill, yeah, okay, so say there was two enemies, right? Say this guy had a turn to attack after this guy, and then it was another enemy. If I kill this guy, then what happens to him? Does he get moved up the chain, or does the other enemy continue to attack? Does the other enemy just move up? None of that is really kind of established. So, of course, the other issue I have here is that the camera angle always starts off in like a position I do not want. Like, why would I want the position here? Like, how can I see anything? And you can't really zoom out either. Weapon sets, attack, powder blow. I guess these are all melee range. I'm just gonna check something actually. Stupid thing. So anyways. So I'm just gonna wait for him and see he goes to the end of the initiative lane. For her, can I do magic attacks? Can't actually do. Can I do that? 7 damage. And then here it's, apart from basic attacks, characters can also perform special moves. Norim, for example, can do a power blow, and it shows you how to do the power blow. One of the contentions I have here is that nowhere does the game tell you who Norim is. The only way that you can tell that is by hovering over his character portrait. It doesn't say, "Oh, I'm Norim, you know, let's get you the fuck out of here." It doesn't even say it. So when that information comes up, it's just kind of like, who are you? Like, who is Norim? But anyways, so this is just showing his chance to hit, I'm assuming, with Norim, and it highlights, it raises the little bar here on who it is you're actually selecting, which is nice. So I'm gonna do that power blow.
This one will
And
be
he's
grateful
dead.
that he doesn't have too much to carry on his way to the realm of the dead. Here are the keys. So, what's this name, eh? The name that Four Eyes was asking you about.
You mean Lysander?
I call him Four Eyes. Maybe you should just tell him what you know.
What's your name?
I am Norim.
See, now
Just
it's
Norman?
said,
No son of?
at least
Just-
officially.
Norim.
So why are you here?
I was trying to protect your country from the dragon. Fight fire with fire. Or so I thought.
What dragon?
The dragon. The golden one. He whose deceitfulness is going to devour us all.
Oh my
because
God, I'm
we've
so
become
scared.
blind to the eternal fight. Let me tell you a secret.
Friends, hello. I love secrets, but I would be eternally grateful if you could free me.
See, what's interesting
as
is actually,
well.
as he's talking, it doesn't zoom in on the character, but the character is right here. So, the first time I was playing this, I was like, who's talking? Where is this person? So as you see, we beat the battle. There's no random battles. And we got... and see, like, I don't understand why they don't just... They use the same exact icons, but they call them different things. So, like, maybe it's the thing of the dark eye and that this is the case, but... It's more new things for you to learn. Like, if we were complaining about Star Trek here, people would be complaining about technobabble. In terms, or like, saying things... Maybe not necessarily technobabble, but... I'm just gonna assume that you get where my complaints are coming from here. I'm assuming that this is how much it can sell for. Another issue I have here is that it only supports 16:9 resolutions, but if you play it in 720p or less, it has the option to play in 720p or less, but the GUI breaks. Like right here it shows 2 ducats, silver thalers is something, but you can't really tell because it's hidden behind the icon for farthings. So maybe it's a 1, maybe it's a 3, I simply don't know, because it doesn't say. So hover over it doesn't do anything. You can take nothing, you can take some of them, or you can just take all of them. I'm just going to take all of them.
Please open the lock. I'm innocent, as innocent as
And by the way,
my
these
age can ever
the
be.
textures are on high right now. Another thing, when you're selecting this, like when it says Norim, that means that he can talk, and he'll ask a question. But, say like, I didn't like Dragon Age 2, but at least when it had an option for you to ask some of your party members, there would at least be a lead-up of, so, hey Carter, what do you think? Which is basically what's happening here, but there's no lead-up. It's just pick an option and he starts talking. There's no... It's missing a sense of fluidity in terms of the conversation. Like, they're just kind of added in, they're not really, like, developed, I guess.
Why are you wearing that ugly iron collar?
You're right. It doesn't match the shirt, does it?
Why are you locked up then?
If only I knew. I'm a mage, from Alanfa no less. Obviously, reason enough to brand me a spy and throw me into the dungeon. The name's Zurbaran, from the House of Florios.
Al-Anfans can't be trusted. The dragon sent him, I tell you.
What brings an Elanfan to the country of his enemies?
The weather, the landscape, the women.
It doesn't even zoom in on his face. Usually in conversations, when people are talking, they at least go to the person's face. You can see their face. It doesn't even change positions.
I'll open the lock. We could use some help.
Wonderful. Now I only need to get rid of this collar.
See, and then just cutscene. Not cutscene, load screen. Like, there's no lead up to it. Now, see, another issue I have here is that this right here, so if we go here, and we don't go here, we're having an option. If we go here, then I haven't actually done this choice, so I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming that it locks you out of going here. If you go here, there's a combat, and this is, you can't go here anymore, but it will open an option up right here for some reason, and this is grayed out, so you can no longer go there anymore. So, I have no idea. I'm just going to do this, show you more of the combat though, and there's apparently a way to unlock that collar that he was just talking about.
You don't talk much, do you?
My friends say I talk too much. Seems like those times are over.
Let's see if we can find the key for this fashion disaster.
Hold it right there! The chandelier! Cut the rope!
This is just saying that there are objects that you can interact with. So again, camera angle. If I press V, it shows you in red the things that can be interacted with. I don't know if you can open this chest or not. I'm gonna see in a minute. So he's the one that's selected. You can just do this, cut the rope, chandelier will drop, kill these two, so you only have one enemy to deal with. Just, I guess use? No. Okay, well it doesn't do that. So left click to use it. Now as I showed you, there is these things that are interactable. If you hit these with your torch, they're set on fire. So if anybody walks over them, they take fire damage for as long as they pass through the tile. I'm not going to do that, because why would I? I'm instead... Oh, he's selected. Okay, never mind. He's a mage, but he doesn't have any mage spells. Okay, that's entirely useless. I'm just gonna move him here. And of course...
Look!
Listen. She doesn't say it all the time. She's just saying that there is interactable elements that you can touch. I'm just gonna wait here. And then him... Of course he can't do anything. I'm just gonna wait again. No, I can't wait again. That's wonderful. I guess you gain mana back every time the initiative bar comes through. Him, I'm just going to power attack him and he should be dead. Yeah. As you can see, Silver Thalers is overlaid again. And you get all of this loot.
The key to the door.
And the one to my iron collar? Excellent. Here I was thinking I'd never be able to cast a spell again.
So this is just saying you've gained new gear. You can equip it. Inventory. And this is just saying, say like in red, if it has, if you try to equip it and you don't have that talent, I guess, then you get all these negatives to the item. There is an inventory limit, per se. Like, you can go over and you can be encumbered. I don't know what encumbered does. So, the other issue I have is it says it has all these different resistances, but I find it really confusing. So say like it has bashing damage, so say like clubs or maces, and then there's slashing damage, which is obviously swords, piercing daggers. What's infantry damage? ordinary damage play into this? Is that just unarmed? It doesn't say. I don't understand. So, okay, so encumbrance affects parry and dodge and attack. So if you're over encumbered, all these values are reduced. And then I guess you get a bonus if you have a complete set, which makes sense. You obviously don't have the inventory screen mid-combat, so in combat you can't just pop out a weapon and be like, yeah, okay, now I've got this weapon. Which, again, makes sense. You also can't recover thrown weapons for some reason, because they're used in the same way as potions. Doesn't really make sense that you can't just loot one or some from an enemy after using them, but whatever. So let's see. I got a mage. Is there any mage items? Of course, ironically, it gives you just enough to give everybody an item. So, I'm gonna give the lady a shirt to wear. And of course it updates this, and that's nice. You can rotate this around. And it's showing you your current experience, essentially. Experience that you can spend on your skills and talents and all that stuff. Shows you your load, how badly you're encumbered, things like that. Or this. Weight, 3 great pounds. Why isn't it just called pounds? Why is it great pounds? What's the purpose of this? So I'll give her some shoes to wear. Walking on the cold tile. Let's go back. Let's give her some gloves. And leather chausses. So I can't get a complete set yet. Apparently this goes into belt. I don't understand what that is. And you can filter the items by weapons, items, armors. Also, I'm assuming that when you get enough silver thalers, it's automatically converted into ducats, which is nice, but anyways. Let's see. Shabby belt. A belt 1 slot. Okay. Weird. The other thing here is that this doesn't make any sense. Why is this going into the head slot? Shouldn't this be the head slot? But it doesn't go... Maybe the icons in the demo are bugged, because it goes into what looks like the head slot, but the boot slot is here. I don't get it. I guess the head slot goes here. And it's probably that the icons are just fucked up. So, I'm gonna click him. Give him a shirt to wear. And then I'm just gonna give him a shield. Give him some shoes. And for him, give him some shoes. What is this? Pants? Robe? Gets a -1 to encumbrance, but he gets +1 to armor. I guess I'll give him a bow. Can he even equip a bow? Okay, so he gets a penalty if they're too close. Okay. Do I need to equip this? Does this go here? Sure. So he only gets 10 arrows. Give him a shirt. That's annoying. I can't hover over this and then scroll down. Yeah. I'll just leave it as is. Okay, I guess, whatever. Then the quest log. Prison of Neetha. And a bunch of stuff here that I don't honestly care about. Eleanor's death. I killed a beast, a wolf, which I killed. But nobody ever mentioned the wolf. Okay. You can rest, get some of your AP back. I don't know if there's any penalties to this. Apparently, you can just rest in the dungeon during a prison riot and nothing happens. Then it has the rules here, which is more or less what the actually, this is pretty much taken exactly wholesale from what the guy on RPG Codex posted on the Steam forums. Wow. That's a thing. So let's just go into it. Cells. Of course, you're not going to the door anymore, you're going to cells.
More guards. So much for escaping.
Wait! I know how to stop them. At least for a while.
Can block the guards. Now he suddenly has skills. Okay, so you're erecting a magic barrier. Again, change this with something actually usable. Two hex. So I need to do this one. And then this, that.
The cells. Open the cell doors.
Stand in front of a lever. Oh, these are the levers. You can barely tell. That's awesome. Of course, he can't do anything. He can just run. No, whatever. And of course, I can't do anything yet.
Enough of this. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
So, what's this name? The name Amber Glasses was asking you about.
Amber glasses. That was my friend, Lysander.
Amongst my people, friends drink together instead of torturing one another.
Each to his own. Why did they lock you up?
Mm.
It's a long story,
Oh.
and I don't understand the ending.
Oh, okay.
Killed somebody, right? A woman.
I don't know.
And where does this name come in?
I don't know.
You don't know much, do you?
Basically. Load screen.
Ah, take the blasted wooden sword already.
Why are we dueling again?
I don't know, is it really important? I think you insulted Eleanor.
That's not true.
We were drunk. All I know is I challenged you to a duel. Or was it the other way round?
Don't be silly.
Leave them be. I want to see them fight.
To the 5th hit!
Sure. Whatever.
All right. To the 5th hit.
At last.
Stupid piece of crap. Like, what is this? If I break it, what happens? Of course, I can't say unless I do this. Bloop. Can't use spells. I don't care, I'm just gonna wait. What a moron. Bonk. 2. Why can't I hit him? Okay, well, I'm just gonna wait then. Fuck you. Oh. You have to move it to a specific part of the tile in order to be able to hit him, because otherwise it'll say you can't hit him.
Ah, blasted!
So, whose honor is restored now?
Who knows? Come on, Eleanor, let's prepare the lamb.
How I missed all this.
You actually look like a hero. I'm impressed. Those years of training really paid off.
A hero? That's the last thing I want to be.
I was hoping you'd say that. We should do something naughty like we used to. You know,
Oh.
Father Okadiki has no teeth left at all. We should take advantage of that.
There's no hope for you, you know.
Have you been to see Urias? He wants to talk to you.
Oh, let the Count wait. I'm enjoying the sun.
One thing at a time. Aurelia? Who's Aurelia? Now I'm curious.
No, enough talk. I'm going back to Neither. I need to find out what happened. But you don't have to come with me.
Why not? I've always wanted to see the bridge of Saint Teleonel.
Well, that explains it. Let's go.
Okay. Do I have to? I guess I have to. There's nothing else to select. See, and this is what I was talking about, the at low resolutions, the GUI is all just fucked up. Can't move within these. Healer, Smith, Innkeeper. So that's my goal. That's what I'm not
You'll
going to
need
pick.
weapons in the wild south. And
Oh, thank you. Tooltip. See, again, it's overlaid. So we get 5 gold. What do I want to spend it on? See, I can't figure out a way to, or rather, there is no way to show an example of what this would be for one of your characters. Of course, these things I can't buy because they're 175 gold right at the start. Okay. So, what are the things that I can buy? I can buy arrows. That's about it. It's 4 copper. I'm not saying farthings because that's fucking stupid. 4 copper a piece. Oh, okay. $3 gold. No. I want like 10. No, I want 10. No, I don't. These arrows don't actually work. It's all or nothing. See? Just pick goal 11, whatever. Fuck it. Healer. What does healer
The
do?
gods greet you if you're ever.
Not wounded, which is shown by a slash on their faces. So I guess I'm going here.
Not in the best of moods today.
Not today, Donna Misanti.
Trouble? You know, I've always got a bed for you. If you've got a shiny silver coin for me.
Any news?
You could say that. Count Urias's daughter is dead. Murdered. Such a pretty girl. Wait, didn't you know her?
Yes, I knew her.
No wonder your face is as long as a fiddle. Her murderer is to hang the day after tomorrow. Friars curse him. Princess Eleanor was always kind to us.
Do you know anything about Lysander?
The alchemist's son.
She
took a ship for
was
the south
friends
yesterday.
with him?
To
Shouldn't she
Mangala,
know?
I believe. No wonder he wanted to get away from here. He was very close to Princess Eleanor, wasn't he?
Where's Count Urias?
He disappeared. No one knows where to. He didn't even stay for his daughter's funeral. You know the way.
Okay.
See you
That
someday.
wasn't much of a
Donna Misanti.
confirmation.
May Travia be with you.
Maybe we should get some gear first. And a drink.
I'll reach you.
You? Shouldn't you be swinging from the gallows by now?
What?
They found me innocent, as I am.
Be that as it may. What do you want from me?
Where's Aurelia? Is she in Neither?
No. Horatio says she disappeared.
And the princess?
How art thou?
She's already in the tomb of the Calamars. They say the clerics had some trouble putting her body back together. Anything else?
I need equipment.
Okay. Bandage. Should probably buy a bandage. No, I just want one. Provisions. Oh, so when you rest, you need a provision. If you don't have a provision, you can't rest. So I'm just gonna get one. Bear trap. Can't actually buy anything. let's buy some gear. Can't buy any gear. Sorry about that.
And now,
Let's head for the...
Great plan.
And here's where we come to where I'm overall confused. Character sheet. So, obviously I can't afford anything in red. And when you highlight it, it shows what it affects. Now, I'm a mage, so vitality is nice, but attack, hitting things in melee, not needed. Parry, not really needed. Dodge, not really needed. Ranged combat. With a ranged weapon, does that have anything to do with my magic damage? Because that's what I want to increase. Doesn't say. Initiative is nice. Means you get to attack faster. But it's a little bit expensive, it seems. So I can improve agility. A bunch of things I don't really need. Strength that I don't need. Vitality don't really need. Resistance magic probably don't really need yet. Astral energy. Okay, so not only does it use magic, or rather astral energy, it also uses your astral points. And when you have 0 astral points, you can't use anything. Which, why even have the mana bar if it's just going to be astral points? Not to be confused with adventurer points, which is here. And I don't know about you, but I'm already starting to get frustrated with this bullshit. Obviously, these aren't really things that I give a shit about, because I'm a mage. Now, body control. What is body control? Right now I'm at level 2. I think. Or not. I don't know what this is. Is this 2, 5? For some reason I can't invest anything into traps or anything. Warcraft. World of Warcraft? No. So, apparently Warcraft is just essentially automatic revealing of HP and everything else, which seems entirely useless to me. Like, I don't really care. Treat wounds is nice, because if you get injured, you can heal them, obviously. Survival. That's nice. Prices for provisions. That's more of a merchant thing, isn't it? Chance of success. You know, I don't really like that. If I do a heal spell, I want it to heal. I don't want it to be like a chance to heal. Clarum punum, what? See, as you can see over here, the stuff is being overlaid on each other. And then special abilities. Magic, everything of course is locked out to me. So I guess to unlock them I have to find a trainer or something. This is nice. I can't invest in special abilities though, these are just... Oh, okay, so they're unlocked when I reach stat level. So these are passives then, I guess. So to get increased astral, I need more charisma. Okay. So I need more charisma. That's what I really need. What increases charisma? Nothing here increases charisma. There's no charisma. How isn't charisma increased? Oh, it's right here. And of course I can't spend anything in it. I have no idea. I'll just do this one. Oh. No, that's not it. I was figuring that maybe this number here was related to how many costs it would how much it would cost to cast it, but that's not the case. So I guess I'll invest more in this one. And then talents, yes, go away. I guess I'll invest into this one. Guess I should invest into... What is this? I don't know what that means. So having one is more defensive than... I don't understand. It's so confusing. And then I guess I'll invest more into that. And I'll go into another guy. He can't learn spells because he's not a mage. Only mages can learn spells. He only has power blow. Daggers, staves, and fencing weapons. Defensive stance. So I have enough for this, but I don't have enough to buy it. Okay. These are passives, I guess. It doesn't really matter, I don't have enough to buy any of these anyways. So I guess this guy likes axes and maces. Or two-handed bashing weapons. I'm gonna ignore that and just go for... Seems like it's... Seems like it's valuable. From... Oh, okay, so that switches between them. Base values... Only thing I can invest into right now is vitality. Might as well, I guess. And then can't buy anything there. And then I guess this. No, I'm gonna do this. I guess he's a mage. Ignis Pharaoh? Oh. Balm of Healing seems worthwhile. Wait. Weird. Fastness of body, what does that do? It's not what I wanted, I want this one. I have to select it. Oof. And then I guess I don't know, I guess this one. Whatever. Let's get out of here.
So many tombs.
The tomb of the Calamals must be here somewhere.
There's so much to discover. Going to this one. This guy's over there. So this guy's not going to get a turn until the end, so I'm just going to ignore him. Excuse me. And this guy. And then her. I'm moving here. Can't really move anywhere. I guess I'll move here. Of course. Now I can't attack him. Awesome. I guess he died. Parried. And I can't attack that guy because my friends are in the way. That's lovely. Let's go up here, I guess. I'm just gonna wait. Wait. And then... Okay. There's apparently friendly fire damage. Can I just do this? No, I can't cast on a tile when doing an AoE attack. Okay. No. I want him.
How is one supposed to concentrate around here?
Apparently it did nothing. Fails. Okay. That didn't do anything.
Die!
No, not him. Him.
This too is fascinating, but
It must be one of the others.
Weak astral potion. I guess that gives stuff back to... Guess I'll give him these boots. Because I don't have any in daggers. I get more initiative, but I get less attack and parry. Maybe for the initiative then. ASP healing, which is different from your other healing. Probably don't need to waste this right now. Maybe it's this one? Because the tutorial was showing the one on the right, but I'm not going to go there if that's the case.
Crypt lice! I hate crypt lice!
Almost as much as head lice. Can't... Can I? Nope. Can't attack him at all. Because there's a rock in the way. Awesome. Oh well. What about him? Can I attack him? Nope. Can I attack him? What about that cold spell? Nope. Can't use it at all. He's dead. He's not dead.
Close the blasted hole!
Okay. Well, to do that, I have to get through this guy first. Can't use magic. Missed. Oh no, it hit. It just didn't do any damage, I guess.
Close the blasted holes!
Wow, don't you think I know that? I can't move over there. Ugh. I'm just gonna move. Okay.
Close the blasted holes!
Shut up.
More keep coming.
By Angrosh!
So this one dude looks like he's gonna die. Apparently you can't use spells when you're too close. Can't do that either. Dodges masterfully. Let me just do an attack. Yeah, I don't have any mana. Eh. No damage. No damage. Awesome. Well, can't do that. Finally.
This is her coffin.
Yes.
It's not what I
But there's
wanted.
nobody in it.
Yes.
Can you smell that?
There's something here.
Why
Some
is all
I
the
know
rum
that's
gone?
Lysa.
We better leave.
It's nice, but I'm resting. And then I'm going here. Because I'm exploring all the things. I don't know why I would ever do this. Why is it so low of a chance? I'll go for it, whatever. Missed. Or failed, rather. Maybe I don't have enough skills in it? That these people can just dodge my thing? This is one strong wolf.
By Angros!
Flickering.
Let's move on.
There are the murderers. They match the description.
Murderers? We're no murderers.
So what would have
Anyone
happened
who
if I had
breaks
just
the
skipped
law
that
in
and
my
went to the
country
end?
is a
Would it have
murderer.
automatically attacked? Or
Him?
gone to this part? Also, there was no audio just now.
Who are you?
Aricho Lasca.
No audio at all.
The law is my brother.
I assume you intend to...
Your head, my dog's on.
Him! Come on!
Go get.
Yep, nope, no audio. Awesome. So, I'm just gonna wait. If I press space, is that a shortcut? Yeah. Shortcut for waiting. I'll go here. And wait. And can't see anything. I guess him. What can I do? I like that it just bugged out because there's no audio. It's awesome. Can't attack him, but I can attack him. That's cool. Kind of, not really. Him. I'll blast one of these badasses. Of course, it fails. Hate you.
Who's next?
Miss. And I can't attack any of these guys, so I'm actually going to move here and wait. Him I can still attack. Oh, it's not what I want. There we go. Just trying to attack him with my bow. Dodges. He's attacking through a tombstone. Ugh. 95% chance to hit, and it misses. I'm actually gonna wait. And then for some reason, I can't attack either of these guys now. Or that one. Or this one. Awesome. Now I can't attack at all. Eight. Oh, dead. Can't attack him at all, and I can't move either. 90% chance to hit. He's standing right next to me. What a waste. Of course I can't. Wait. Goes immediately back to her. I have 2 mana. Can I use an item to give myself mana? No, cannot. And I can't attack him either, for some weird reason. Am I out of arrows? Is that what this is? I'm just gonna try attacking him because I don't know what the fuck else to do with her. I guess I'm out of arrows. Still no audio though. Maybe it'll be fixed on the load screen.
I'm beginning to get the impression that I'm not terribly welcome here.
We might as well have targets painted on our backs. Better lie low for a
So
while.
maybe it'd be wise
Across
for
the
me
border,
to start
to
and
Mengbilla.
return.
Where the
to
poisoners and
this.
slave hunters
Or
run
stop and
rampant.
return to
A
this.
good plan. I agree to accompany and protect you on your journey, provided you first aid me in a, well, rather personal matter.
What kind?
Belarita, we were rude in this country.
You want us?
A grand
Whatever.
ek.
So,
Zubara, perhaps you'll fall. We'll sit. My,
why did you leave
the war, such a
and need... So,
ear.
we should get moved.
Wait, every dragon. I'm the oldest here.
Old and run.
Follow me or don't. I'm leaving for Mengbilla.
There's your lead.
Gortosha mortem.
So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna save new. And I'll try reloading this and see if the audio comes back. Alright, thanks.